Alright, come on. Get the comment monitor up and running. Hey, one watching, hello. Listen to some Heroes by Alyssa right now. We're gonna do a little bit of masking and then I'm gonna go to bed. A few things I was thinking of. Oh, one of them is, this is the part that I don't really enjoy, sort of. As I've worked with this, I found I like being over here, typing in numbers and tweaking values. That's fun. But it really gets bothersome when I'm staring at those pixels. Like, I'm not going to do it right now. I'll wear myself out. It really gets bothersome when I'm staring at those pixels so close, trying to match them up. If this was something else, like if I was putting a UFO in there, probably be half as boring, especially since the UFO doesn't have to be so pixel perfect. So this for me is my least favorite part of editing. Very much so. But kind of like, you know, it's the thing that I procrastinate, the thing I don't want to do. Kind of like homework for a lot of us and stuff. But then, interestingly, there was one of my friends, he is studying to become a doctor. And the field he's going into is a specific type of cancer. I forget what it's called. But it's basically a field where they have this type of cancer, and you pretty much help them die. Like, well, you are trying to actually treat them, but they're probably not going to live. And something interesting is, my friend, he's been doing a lot of studying and cramming. Not in a bad sense. He's just putting a whole lot of it all together all at once, and he's able to do it. And he said he doesn't really have time for, like, himself. But that didn't seem the case for him with the way other people say it. Because watching him talk as he was sitting there on his laptop, you know, reading school papers, I could see, and he said he likes it a lot, and he really wants to do this. I could see he loved it so much that for him, his me time was studying his papers. This is not my me time. This is something that I have to do because I messed up big time. So, we're going to go for a bit. I do have scriptures with family. I'm saying that kind of quiet because they're in the other room. And, like, 30 minutes ago, my mom said that we would be reading in 5 minutes. I'm not saying anything so I can get some masking done. I was just kind of watching YouTube and waiting. But the waiting was like, I'm just going to hop on a mask, and then when they finally decide to be ready, great. Is this thing on? Yes, it is. So when they decide to be ready, then I'll stop this, go out there, do with them, and do a little bit of masking today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those 2 clock hunting episodes that I got up. I have 2 more left, I think, because I've got number 4 from down here. Then there's number 5, which is already uploaded, and that was the one in Walla Walla. And then I got number 6, which is out in Pasco. Excuse me. I'm like hungry again. Cookies. And I had 2 or 3 just now. My daughter's like, no, I don't want cookies right now. Especially those cookies. Like, I need to compare them. But there's something about them that tastes a little bit different than like the, I think it's Grandma's. The same animal cookies with frosting and sprinkles. Oh, these ones are from the bulk section at Winco. These samurai peanuts are sweeter than I remember. A little bit too sweet. Sorry if my crunching is bothering the two of you. Hey. That looks like rotation, but probably honestly just the mask shifting. Wait. Okay. So it needs to go up. 602. Whoo, close. 1. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. Well, sort of. 05. Just half of a thing lower. Actually. Oh. 6 even. Great. Huh. Interestingly enough, you see where it is here and here consequently. Okay. Oh. Aha, I see. I was gonna say I like this better, but that's because this is too far over a bit. So if we go back, that looks good. I'm just gonna come and delete all this junk off the end there. Move it over just a tage. That's probably was supposed to be 5, actually. Yeah, okay. That's good. But didn't we just say... Whoa, come on. Thank you. That's a bit too much. Like, all of that excess stuff go away. I'm actually gonna say this should be 5-5. Might even say 5 even. Yeah, that 5 is extra. Man, I haven't listened to this song in a while. Oh, even 4-5 for the money. It's 5. We're going with 5. I probably mentioned this at some point on this because I'm sure I listened to this at least once during this. This song falls under the category of songs that I've listened to a lot. Not too much because there's no such thing for me, but to the point where I think about it less. My mind gravitates towards it less, but it's still a really good song. But then also comes from a time when my girlfriend broke up with me, and I've talked about this before probably, and not anymore, but there was a little bit where it was like, oh, I love this song, and it takes me back there before the breakup, but in that awkward period, and it's a little bit odd, and I don't know specifically about that time and why, because, like, right now I'm like, oh yeah, that was wonderful. I loved being in the relationship, but it didn't, but I'm not, like, longing to go back to that relationship as much as, and I'm actually over the point of longing for, I'm not longing for another one too. I'm excited for the day when that's going to happen. Thinking about it is wonderful, but I'm saving for a mission right now, so I'm not going for that. Someone jumped down to the bottom of the birdie cage. But, excuse me, there are other songs that had not recently, but like they kind of take me back to my childhood. This is really for a Let's Talk, but all I'll say is, and we'll get back to masking here, up a bit too high. Really? Oops. Yeah. 5995. Boom. Like, I gotta summarize this quickly. I've gotta finish my thoughts. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. What am I thinking of? So, for me, like, so, really boiled down, for other people, want to be a child because of, because they have, some of it is less responsibility. You know, you kind of sort of abstained from things. In a lot of cases, you do something wrong. Oh, well, hey, you know, you're young. You don't know how to behave yet. That's something that's not right. Don't do it in the future. Just keep that in your mind, okay? But we're not super mad at you. And that's... No. I'm happy with the responsibility that I have right now. In fact, I could probably even... No. I was going to say I could use 1% more responsibility, but that is not true. I need to own up to the dishes before I say 1% more responsibility. But the reason I want to be a child, again, the reason that sometimes I long for when I was a child, is because my brain was a lot more pure, and I didn't have all of this trash. It wasn't, what about this thought? Oh goodness, that thought is a dirty thought. Yeah, okay, it's funny, but sometimes I'm able to keep it to myself. Sometimes, like, nah, okay. Hey, dude, one of my friends, I did this to my friend and my mom. I'm not telling you what the joke was. But basically, I was like, okay, hey, I'm just telling you this because it popped into my head. And because I'm going to say it, you know, because gotta tell somebody, otherwise a little crazy. And so I told him, and then I told my mom later on, and I think I'm done saying it to people, and I'm not going to say it, okay? But I kind of actually seriously do miss a time when that wasn't happening. Okay. That's my cue. Spent a lot of time talking, not a lot of time working. Let's just check the door really quickly. The door. Okay. Here. You know, there's cut. So it goes up a smidge. 9 even. Oh, wait, what? Is that... No, that's not a rotation issue, that's... Goes up, so 2. Because it wasn't quite the full 5. One. Now, so it was like 2. That's good enough, okay. I have to go. I forgot what I was talking about. So yeah, I will be hopping back on after this. I'll go get all ready for bed, do a little more. I gotta get this done.